All right, it's time to create with Quimby, and we are helping you step up your home storage game with this new DIY project.
Check out this wooden decorative ladder. It provides a simple but elegant way to hang and show off your favorite fashion accessories. So joining us now to walk through this project with us is DIY extraordinaire Shannon Quimby. So thanks for joining us. I feel like I'm about to perform surgery.
So we are of a ladder, yes. This was a cool project. What inspired you to make this ladder?
Well, you know, we've been filming this segment called Parr Weekend Warriors Redo with Q. There's a lot of words going on here. Yeah. And anyway, the guys made me a surprise, and it's related to this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's exciting.
Yeah. So I wanted, like, what they made, I can't do. So this is my version.
All right.
And it's really easy, you guys. It's just really straight cuts. So I'm going to start the process, but I'm going to get you guys going.
Okay.
And you have your own ladders right there.
Yes, we do.
And so I just want you to grab a paintbrush and you just start painting.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
That is why we got the aprons and the gloves.
Yeah. And so anyway, this is a decorative ladder. It's not something that I would recommend climbing.
Oh, please don't.
Yeah. And now you can make your own length. I started with this is a 1x2. And this is about, I would say 3 feet tall. Okay. So you want to cut two rails. The sides are called the rails. And then you want to cut 4 rungs, which is these, and I made these about 12 inches.
Okay.
Now, if you don't have a miter saw, I mean, you can go down to Parr Lumber, give Ed a shout out at Newburgh. He helped me out on this. And you just basically want to start to measure. So you take a pen and a measuring tape. And the first one I went 5.5 inches. That's the bottom that you see right here from the bottom to the first rung. And then this is really preference. I did 7 inches from each one all the way up. Okay, so you can go 7 inches, 10 inches, or so forth. I mean, it really is up to you.
It just depends on how tall you want to make the ladder at the end of the day.
And how far, exactly. And so then you take some wood glue, and then you're going to glue the ends of the rungs.
Okay.
And line them all up. Now, I love a nail gun, and I've brought that on set before, right?
You have.
Travis?
You even let us use it.
I did. And if we had space today, we'd be all over it,
But that's what you would normally do, is that you go just nail gun through the sides here?
It's easier to use a nail gun. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Than trying this big boy right here.
Yeah.
But for those of us who do not have a nail gun.
So if you don't have a nail gun, you can definitely do a hammer and finish nails. And would definitely then, at that case, get a clamp. So you can clamp it together, because it would get all cattywampus. And you don't want a crooked ladder.
You don't want cattywampus.
No, you don't want cattywampus. And so once you do all that, and I kind of set this down here, okay? So here's kind of a, version. So I'm just basically adding rung. Now, if you want, this one I did, and you can see, guys, on yours, I did a little freestand. So I just put some stands on the thing. So it can be freestanding if you want. Now, you don't have to, so you can have it if you wanted to just maybe lean it up against the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can put it up on a shelf, make a smaller one. Each to his own.
Yeah. Totally. So this is something that you kind of picture maybe by the front door, or maybe at the garage, something like just kind of convenient spot to be able to hang a couple of things and add that little decorative element.
I know, and that's the great thing about this DIY is you're right. You can put it in various different rooms, Travis. Like you can put it in the bathroom, and you can hang towels over it.
That's a good idea.
I don't have a closet when I walk in the house, so I'm always trying to figure out, where do I hang stuff. So it's really important on that. And then, another step that you can do is you can grab the paint, which, I always have leftover paint.
Yeah.
Right.
It's always, reuse, you guys, reuse, recycle. You can paint it up. And then on this edge, I just gave it a little sand. I just took a little sandpaper block or a piece of sandpaper, and I just kind of aged it a little bit.
Oh, there you go.
On the edges, and then dusted that off, and voila.
And voila, it's done. And that's what's so great about these kinds of DIY projects. They are simple, and especially if you are already a DIYer at home, so not speaking for myself, you often have these kinds of things already left over, whether it's the paint, whether it's the wood. I mean, these are things that I would be shocked if you didn't already have this laying around in your garage by the time you started making this.
Right. Exactly. A lot of leftover scrap wood, and like I said, these are 1x2s, but you can do 2x4s, you can do rungs.
Yeah, you can kind of make it your own.
Yeah.
Really adjust it to your style and your home and your your fashion that you're going to be hanging on this. So before we let you go, tell us about the newest episode of Redo with Q.
Yes, I'm so excited about this. Remember, I was telling, so Tony and Corey, the hosts of Weekend Warriors, they made me a huge surprise.
Okay.
And so this is the big bedroom reveal
All right.
of this whole process. This is like episode 17. And anyway, they made me a surprise. It's related to the bedroom and something I designed with the wardrobe, and it's related to this. So it's Thursday, 6 p.m. new one. I'm so excited.
Oh,
right.
okay, great. Well, go check that out.
No
Again, you can
spoilers
find that
here. You gotta
series out on
watch it.
YouTube. Yep, awesome. Shannon, always great to see you. Great idea here.
Thanks, guys.
you.
All right. And for another walkthrough of this DIY project, of course, we'll post it on coin.com. Make sure you follow Shannon on Facebook for giveaways and more as well. And check out that new episode of her web series, Parr Weekend Warriors Redo with Q. It drops tomorrow on YouTube.